Remember that episode of like the Joe Rogan podcast where like Elon Musk and Joe Rogan are just eating pizza? I think about that scene a lot.
Order a very large pizza with double pineapple, double anchovies.
Great. Fantastic. I'm hungry. This is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I really hit the spot.
That's legit.
Train by day, 4-bet these fish all night, all day.
I really just wanted to play at this table so we can go ahead and move on. See this guy at multiple tables already, so. This one's pretty good. Got a Star Wars themed name right here. And a guy named Run It Once that does not play, like, he subscribes to the website Run It Once. Like, 4422 is pretty awful. Yeah, I guess the moral of the story so far is just stay away from Chucka Anderson, because he is, like, everywhere. Normally a name like Goat69 was probably a good thing. But not when he is a 1810. So that is, I mean, it's pretty nitty. So I mean, you would think logically you could push him around, but I don't know. Those are just like the guys that just are just kind of quiet for like a really, really long time. Who's sat here? 3311. Those are the guys that, like, you're just feeling good about yourself. Well, we got to do something here. Yeah, raise is actually a little thin because I mean, yeah, it could be pretty easy, like if he's drawing to a straight for him to get a higher straight, but. I don't know. Kind of just hanging out the cut. We're a little new to the table, so see if he'll give us the respect. Yeah. Like, there's just no way. You know, he just has the thick value here. I think the best thing we can give him is just like some random two pair, maybe. Like, he was in the blinds, so, I mean, his range is, like, a little uncapped. But... let's see. Yeah, no, I don't know. Like, the net that just kind of hangs out, doesn't really do much. Like, you know, you're raising and blowing off pots. It's just like the guy that's, like, it's quiet for a little bit. And then he raised with like queens, he goes 3-bet, and then he just throws in that cold 4-bet, and then you just fold. You don't even think about it. And it's like, even if you have kings, like it's just, I mean, it's like you still want to play it, but it's just like, it's like at best like a crying call or shove, you know, so. Let's see. Well, we roll into a table and there's already an all-in. Yeah, this is a good table. A lot of money. What happened? happens. Hit a set. Wow. Oh, wow. Is this table already bad? We'll check it in a second. Let's just try to find some other tables. I'll eat some cold pizza and finish off the rest of that coffee. Well, it's fine. No, I know eating goes over well into a microphone in the podcast world. No, I'm going to sit down here. I need to fold at 4:3. Well, this is not exactly like a podcast or whatever, but I guess it's kind of close. I don't really know what these guys are about, but Limping's pretty weak. I mean, he didn't really limp. He's traveled, but... Remember that episode of like the Joe Rogan podcast where like Elon Musk and Joe Rogan are just eating pizza? I think about that scene a lot. Why do they always randomly just sit at like a single 10-0 table? Alright, I'm gonna make this pretty huge. That may have been too big, but it's fun. But I think about that scene a lot. Butt check. For some reason, I don't really mind Rays. Let me call one. Probably fold now. I raised with the idea of avoiding, check. Oh, he does have AIDS. I may have gotten him off of it, but we just never know. Yeah, we're just going to check here. Hopefully there's enough two pair. But the reason I raised my flop was just to avoid like a situation where I had like an overpair, you know, like if you had like, I don't know, King 4 or something like that. Like, just preventing him from seeing a free card. But he had the perfect hand for the type of hand that we had. You know, I think about that scene of Joe Rogan a lot, mainly just because, like, I feel like that was like such a cultural moment. Like, I don't know if he was at the time, but I mean, he was probably close. It was just like the richest person in the world. It's literally sitting across from a guy that live narrated a girl eating horse penises. You know? Pretty bugged out for a while. And, you know, I have to say, like, that. Oh, wait, this table looks pretty good. If we can get to see that, it'd be great. But I like to think that, like, that is, like, the moment that propelled Elon Musk into, like, that cultural icon stratosphere. And he was already somewhat there for a little bit. But, you know, most of his, like the times that he would speak, it was like really short form, you know, like just like interviews, like one of those interviews that people give in like those big audiences that are just like one of those like little like look how smart this guy is, you know, type meetings. It was like he was just over and done with. Check the blade. It could just have H-Jack. Got him. I'm an idiot. Hold on. I'm the board clear of the favors of the range, so why not bet? Why not? If we could overpair, that would be nice. And we got a raise, so that's not nice. Yeah, we're gonna fold. Clear fold. Yeah, the overpair on the turn. I'll take raise. Nope, this table's dead. Go small, like super small. I think we check. Alright. Small. Yeah. This is 10 value. I got an ace. I'll call one. Do you have some backdoors? Let's see. What did we do? What did we raise? Yeah, let's just go. Okay. I think we can just fold here. I mean, I don't really know enough about this guy to see if he's like just going a little bit crazy. I wish I would have stacked up actually. I like call, I like 3-bet. Let's just call. I like check, I like fold. What is it? Okay, yeah, it's just a button. We're gonna bluff this one time, and then we're gonna give it up. Or, I guess technically this is 2 times. Check. What's this guy about? Let's just call. Alright, cool, we won there. The only thing we're really roughing is a jack. We're just assuming he did not have one. Let's just call, I guess. We didn't ring some backdoor, let's call one. I think I just fold here, yeah. I think the problem with donking out on the flop like that is that it didn't really buy us any free cards. Check. Oh, goodness. It flopped a flush. I don't know. Hard to say if we could have gotten too much out of him. I think we probably could have going for like a thin value bet, and he may have just done like a crying call. Do I think he has a 5 or a 6? He might have a pocket pair. Maybe bets again, we fold. I don't think he's going to do this twice. It's honestly just so small like he wants me to call. So I'm going to fold. How much? 8, 16. Wow. Well, honestly, I'm not sure here. Going for the 3 bet here. Oh, sorry, fall down. Alright. Come on, caller. Take it. Okay, this flush. It's okay. I think when we check raise with the 5s, I think making it just a touch smaller may have gotten some calls. But at the same time, though, like, it very likely had an ace. Just make it 6, I guess. Maybe just like insta folds like that. Let's see. I don't think this is like a pure call, right? Close to a pure call. He has pocket kings, pocket queens. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just need to see what his stats are. Okay. I'm gonna wait this out a little bit, see if I can get a bigger table. It doesn't look kind of big. I'll be just a second. We'll probably just give it up and change tables. I think I missed something here. I think I could have called there. I think because it looks like I closed the action, so I just didn't realize that at the time. As Alex from the Discord says, low key, just fold, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, as the Discord says, low key, I missed that. That is a pretty big 3-bet, but I do have like 2 callers, so I think we're good. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, fool. Ooh, coming to my house of pain. Let me check, actually. Yeah, let me check. Bet small. Man, I meant to do a little more than that, actually. Yeah. Just call. Oh, 6 million. Fold. Got the notes on. Got the notes. I got 5 on it. I'm living my best life. I got quads on it. Oh, what? 2 cool hands. Oh, so yeah, check it. Let me check it. Alright, okay, he did not instant check. We could just have a bear. I don't know. Crap. I just didn't want to fold the disrespectful 1 big blind bet. I probably won't, Daddy. I'm gonna fold? I guess I'm not gonna fold. Plugged up. Don't do this. Don't do this. We were doing so good. Even maybe we had a good thing going. We finally stopped fighting. We talked about getting that apartment on the Upper East Side. The deluxe apartment in the sky. We finally got a piece of the pie. If you're still listening to this, I don't know what I can do for you. Let's see. Yeah, just call, I guess. Alright. Could raise. Oh, just have nothing. Yeah, fold. Trying to see, there's nothing wrong with the Wi-Fi, so it's just plugged up. Wait, I'm checking, but I don't know what my hand is? What? This is... Okay. We're playing blind poker here. Alright, fuck it. Yes! Yes! Club dub! W... Oi! WTF. Oh my god. Oh my god, Club Dub, get your stuff together, my friend. I like call, like raise. Let's call. Is that like the idea of getting top pair and then check raising? Or just getting a flop like that, which is why you check raise against that guy. Or not check raise, 3-bet that guy. Yeah, we check. As played, we will check. Fold to us, we are raising, and it does not. Or if it folds to us, we are raising, and it does not. Ooh. No, that guy doesn't have a fold button, so I'm not gonna get frisky. No, check it. I just played a whole whip. And then I won, you know, like I don't know. I just cannot get over the software and how substandard it is, you know? Alright, who are we going with? 67, 82, 41. Okay, well. There's actually not a huge theory about all things considered. Like, given that there was 2 callers after me, so. It's kind of close for me. Yeah, it feels a little. Yeah, that's okay. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, we can fold now. I don't mind calling, really, that, but. This should be like a natural barrel card for him. I feel like I'm giving away some value. But, yeah. But if he raises, then we're not. Let's, slide it down a little bit. Like that, maybe. And just pray he doesn't have ace king. Oh, God. We don't have ace king. And then I'll just go with it. Fuck it. Oh, cool. Bring it up for you, table. I'm gonna check. Nope, not gonna like it if he bets. I feel like, yeah. I'm only calling just because he's so wide. I think if he barrels again, we may just fold. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, God, he thinks. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I was saying. When the ace came out, like, it wasn't raised pre, you know, so I don't put him on an ace. But I feel like in his limp pots, like when people bet like that, if it's like a dump bet, then I feel like it's usually like a middling type hand, and it's usually just bullshit. But when it's like in a limped pot, and everyone's a little, actually I could have just called there. But like everyone's a little on caps, I feel like an ace is a good hand to do that with, which is why I didn't like calling on the turn. But it's all good. It's all good. All right, let's pull this Porter's lobby on uphill. This is a horrible hand, but we're like almost infinite odds. Not anymore. Yep. Yeah. I was still thinking about that trips hand. Like, it was actually like kind of close. Like, ooh. Like the only thing that lend me towards like just calling after he check raises his turn, and then just goes all in on the river is just like, I mean, just strictly just as a VPIP. So when he was like on the button, so it's like it's not automatically ace king. It is more likely ace king if he raises pre-flop. But since he just plays like so wide, I mean, granted, like his PFR is really not crazy, but I feel like though, just because it's just, the PFR doesn't necessarily reflect the VPIP, I do feel like guys that play like that play like as wide as he does. We'll throw in some of like the junkier type hands like more often. As said though, as played, like King 8 really wasn't like a bad raise on the button or anything. So yeah, I think that hand was pretty close to being disastrous, but I think the way the run-up went made me feel a little bit better that it was an ace king. And I think the jack helped, like, our chop outs. So, all right, let's go ahead and sit down real quick. What's going on here? This table's all right. Right, this is a very this is a horrible raise, by the way. This is a horrible hand, but we're just gonna fuck around a little bit, Don't like that the shortest stack called me, but I like call. It's like a 14 PFR. Okay, we'll call down like a fold. Call just needs better against a 14 PFR. I'm not calling, but it's just going to be very difficult multi-way to realize their equity set. We're just going to fold. I'm really new at this table, so let's give them the old right there, Fred. Oh. It's a natural for us to see that. I feel like I have one more player to act after me. We're just gonna do like a half pot. Oh, actually, a little more than half pot. Alright, this is a good check raise. Yeah, I'm gonna give up here. Okay. I don't like that we waited so long to raise there. I feel like it looks a little more bluffy, but we're just gonna call. Alright. Yeah. No, not. Yeah. Yeah. Good hand, bud. Good hand. I think I was depending too much on the check raise there. Like, honestly, a donk would have been a horrible play. I gotta check. This wasn't raised, right? So I wouldn't expect a lot of. Donk actually was probably okay, but clubbed up. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, I was very confused. Okay, did you guys see what just happened? God. I'm gonna fold. Did you guys see what happened? Like, I thought, for some reason, I thought we were still on the flop, you know? I was kind of confused because I thought I checked. I don't know. This is awful, guys. I was like, I played a hand blind, and then like, I didn't get to see the turn card, but my opponent did. This is awful. I don't even know what you do, but it doesn't mean I won the hand. I'm not gonna be like one of those guys that's just gonna like. I just folded. I'm not gonna be one of those guys that's gonna email tech support with like a video of the hand, be like, "Are you gonna refund me my money?" You know, but like, Jesus, it's just like awful. I don't think never this complaining about like anything, but I don't know. It's just bringing out the worst. Did we get another 10 and L table? Yes, we did. Oh my god. What is happening? What is happening? Right, let's oh, finish here. Right, I like call against that. What's the 22-13? Try to flop a set. Should call? I'm trying to think. Probably a lot of pocket pairs, maybe some suited aces. We check actually. Probably got a little bit smaller, but just wanted to, yeah. Like he just probably has a 10. 10 or nothing. Yeah, I can't actually make. I think it was probably right. Probably some pocket pair, right? Yeah, fours. The raise probably would have taken it down. Should have just trusted my read there. Just unless it's suited, like Jack 10's probably not going in there. We made it pretty chunky, so. Let's get this other table rolling. I'm on the fence about this table. No, let's change it. Oh, this is pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. And then Mr. Nice Guy sits down. I like, let's go right here. Actually, I'll put a stand up. Actually, I like this seat better. So keep some of the slightly more aggressive players from the right. Probably good no matter where we go, but say, okay. He has an, okay, yeah, he has a diamond. Obviously. He'll leave that behind. Nah. That should just, if I was gonna bluff it, probably should just been all in or nothing. No, I don't like that play we just made on the river. I don't like it. I think we can leave this table actually. Yeah, go check it. I could just give up here. Check. Call. Okay, cool. Just chill. Oh. Hopefully we can come up with the cutoff from the button. A little copium or hopium. Oh, it's not a bad flop for a hand. Queen would be nice. A spade somehow would be better. Alright, the reason I'm checking is because I've got a short stack right here, so let's check. Oh, this ain't the one. Yeah, we just don't have dogs to call here. Just don't think there's any way that he did not have an 8 there. Let's go with Gates. Alright, since we kind of sized up a little bit before, we're gonna do it again with a slightly better hand. We're just gonna call. Let's just see what he's doing. Pretty bad flop. We can just fold here. Alright, let's just hope this is not aces and so on and so forth. Just flops a flush. Alright. So that's how this is gonna go. See if I think of it, it's like, oh man, it's nice. You know, it's like kings, like a little bit of a coin flip, but you know, I got the blocker to the flush, so that's pretty good. And bam, flopped it. Gotta be a little bit more to isolate him. Check. Damn, another flop flush. Dude, Jesus. Alright guys, I need to like pause it real quick. Tell you why in a second. Wait, hold on. How do I can just pause it. Oh, cool. Okay. I'm gonna stand up. You just fold. All right, guys. I'm gonna put a quick pause on the stream. I need to go take the Browns to the Super Bowl. So just give me 1 second. All right, and by the power of let's call it editing, sort of. I just pause the stream. We are back. Feeling refreshed, feeling renewed. I'm sure you guys wanted to know all of that. All right, let's just start the tables that we can sit at. Let's see, what is the best? Yeah, let's go like right here. This guy's pretty short stack, unless he wins this hand. Even if he wins the hand, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Let's go like right here. Choose table. Let's see, set down. Okay. Yeah, that pizza and coffee combo was not in fact goated, but that was rough. That raise actually would have been fine there. Raise actually would have been completely fine. And now fold is probably fine. Go ahead and check, actually. Alright, I'm definitely going to raise here. Alright. Well, this table may break down. Two pair. Stick it out. Maybe he'll buy in. I don't know. We'll see. Oh no. Oh no. Oh goodness. Alright. Oh, then it didn't even stack me up. Lord. Alright, we're gonna like isolate this guy, make him think I'm just kind of like mad. Oh. Oosh. Oosh. Alright. We're kind of short stack here. Okay, he didn't snap me, so it's not aces or kings. Yeah. Alright, cool. We got one back. Yeah, if I would have had a full stack there, honestly, I just called. Maybe even considered a fold. Maybe not. I don't know. I mean, ace king is pretty good, so probably not. It may have just been a jam that would feel a lot less bad. Yeah. It's, yeah, we'll just call. I don't know. Just gotta get stacks in here. Oh. Ooh. We got away with one there. Honestly, I don't... That was actually a bad jam. It's like the SPR is very low. The SPR is very low. But... It's like... At best, he has ace... King, ace queen, I guess what it's called. Ace queen, ace king. And... Like, honestly, after I jammed, my thought was he could have, like, jacks, tens there. So, I don't know. We won and lost one we shouldn't have. Interesting thought. Interesting thought. So if we hit 5. It's like when you're just only drawing into like a 5 and it's like the ass end of the straight. Like, I'm not too worried about, like, if I hit the straight, someone else is, but it's just like, yeah, I mean, it's like, you can, like, a heart can come, and it's a bad hand. And it's like, even, you know, hitting a set there really doesn't change anything for me. Yeah. It's a little loose, but a lot of limpers, so hopefully we can fold out some stuff. Probably didn't make it enough, though, to fold out. Yeah, fine. I don't know. It's kind of like a 6 max table right now. 22. Yeah. Hey, sorry. I forgot to say, I found this random hat downstairs. It's pretty cool. You got it, buddy. Look up, you're straight. What's that doing? I guess he did have the inside straight draw. Horrible hand, but why not? Well, now we're in a kind of a tricky spot. We made a pair, but it's not a great pair. This is very small. I think we call. Okay, top up. I think that's a bad. Okay, yeah, that was bad. That was very bad. Should have just folded. I don't really know kind of what I was thinking he was doing that with. I don't mind the turn call, but the river call was pretty bad. Because I blocked some of his natural bluffs. I blocked him from having second pair. Yeah, it was bad. Bad. I don't know what I was thinking there. Thinking pocket pair, suited aces. Hopefully he's not. Okay, cool. Yes, sir. In the words of Teddy KGB, take it down. Oof, man. Yeah, pocket pairs is nice. This might be a table we can leave. I like these players to my right, so we'll not stay in there. Shit. Yeah, 12, like 2/3 pot, something like that. Market PC. Okay. Let's go. Alright, same hand, just better. So it wouldn't have been bad. We had a few back doors, but making a flush with just a bare six never feels great. So I thought I plugged up my laptop, but I guess I did not. Well, I plugged in the speaker that I'm not using. Where is it? Out there. What? What the hell? The hell are you on today? Let's go out. Okay. There we go. Cool. Oh, that. Right. Yeah. I don't mind call or 3-bet, but I like 3-bet a little more. Interesting. Hmm. I was gonna say if he check, definitely betting, but yeah. No way he's folding. It's fine, even if I jam it. Nothing really to think about there. Alright, let's see. Mr. Nice Guy. Hmm. Interesting. Was it 14? That's pretty good. Pretty sizable. Pretty bad. Alright. Check call, check call. So he doesn't have bases. I'm a greedy value bet. We're just greedy tonight, guys. What can I say? Hold on. Yeah. I would like to call it the suited A6. Would really love to call. Yep. Oh, interesting flop. Hmm. It's probably a mistake to fold this, but I just feel like I'm beat here, so I'm just gonna go with my gut instincts here. So even if he called like with like A7 or something like that would be probably like slightly more likely as a jack, but and it wasn't like a huge rage, but into that many players. Into that many players, that was kind of a good size turn bet. Also, we're targeting a 3 here. God, it's pretty big. Fold. She's a little smaller. Put them on a call there, but. Good God. Well, same thing as before, except we have another caller. So, alright, let's do it. Praise actually was okay there. But still, it's kind of a marginal pan with everything else I have to consider. Oh, goodness. This is like a weird card to check on, but we're gonna check. Does he have a straight here? A little nitty. Yeah, very nitty. I just did not pay enough attention to the hand to see if I was like running into a straight there. That's true, actually. Let me check here. Probably should have the best hand. Yep, and we do. I think I'm gonna leave this table. I hate to. It's such a big stack. I hate to lose it, but it's like we have the tag to our right and a lag right there. Yeah. Yeah, we should have made a little bit more there, but 6 is okay. What the hell happened here? Here. Ooh. So any 8 makes a straight. I don't like how long he's thinking about this. I can be better on this table. I got the sign here, and then get a different table. Alright, all the 40 tables are full. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna wait a little bit since is anyone? Nah, now it looks like they're gonna bust out. Really. Not bad. I think I'm just gonna fold that. We just like a short stack and a big stack. It would have been nice to get the all spade flop, but got sneezed and wheezed on this table right here. Yeah, I think this is the same one they just tried to leave just a second ago. Yeah, this table's close. We'll sit in. Just kind of have a low threshold to leave it. Folds to us raise, and it doesn't, so we're folding. I don't think that's. Like, look, it's actually a pretty cool name. Dread Pirate Dolos. I know I like how like pretty much like all good heads of players have like really cool screen names. Like I don't know the guy's actual name, but that what is it? Like that really good high stakes heads up crusher, true teller, however you say it. And then you got like Linus Love. Yeah, we got a donk here. I kind of like overbet for some reason. Spin call by 10 is okay. Can call by 8 is okay. Let's check the correction. Three, four, five. Yeah, I'm not gonna fold it. We're not really revving much here. We're just trying to take it down. He has a short stack, so yeah. So if he has anything, we'll let us know. I guess we have the backdoor flush draw. Was there maybe saving grace on that hand? But not really like a. Not really like a theory type raise there. Well, I know what his stats are, but. Yeah, we lost. Yes, sir. Alright, call's okay. It's a big-ish raise, but a call's probably okay. Call one. Oh. Alright, just fold, I guess. I think I'm gonna fold. Yeah. Because if he raised with ace 10, we were absolutely destroyed, and And even if he just has Ace King, it's going to be hard to play a lot of rivers. I would say he made it so small in the turn, it was unlikely they'd had a 10, but some people do that. Oh, War Cam Eagle! Love that username. I haven't really talked much football on this channel, but I am a Auburn Tiger fan through and through for anyone watching from in America. That is a college football team. They're pretty good. I would say, like, I highly doubt there's any international people watching, but, like, if you watch soccer or, like, what the rest of the world calls football, I would say, like, Auburn's probably commensurate to, like, Chelsea is probably too big of a brand. Who would Auburn be? Who would Auburn be? Auburn, like Juventus. Like, they've been involved in some scandals in the past, but, like, when they're good, they're, like, amazing. I think I'm just gonna fold. I don't mind calling there, but, like, it's probably just a flip at best. He easily could have, like, let's check, actually. I think there are some chances where he has, like, 6s and 5s. I feel like people are not as likely to do that. You probably just had, like, a couple high cards. I don't like that turn. Looks like he has a short stack. What should I don't know. We're giving him a free club, but or a free spade, rather. Let's check. Yeah, it just kind of felt like just a raise now. He just folds out worse, which doesn't really make any sense to do that. Yeah, fold. Alright. I'm gonna shut it down here in just a little bit. I kind of feel weird to shut it down, like, right now. And, I think we got lucky a couple times. I would say, like, the sort of reverse, I don't know, the inverse of that is that, like, we got sucked down a couple times, so it was about even. But I do think overall we made some fairly good plays, with some value hands. And then got max value in a lot of situations, so I'd say the biggest blunder I probably made was that, I think, that 3-bet with queens. Put 3-bet with queens. And then, I can't remember if it was a 3 or 4-bet pot. But the 3 or 4 bet pot with queens, the flop comes Jack 10, low, like two-tone. Yeah, Jack low, Jack 10, two-tone. And then like it's like a deuce or something like that. And then I just jammed when he checked to me. I think that was a bad play. Because when you look at the combos of hands that he could have, jacks, tens, fairly kind of goes in there. In fact, actually, I think it was like a 3-bet pot that he just called. So when you think of like the hands that he would call with, I'm not going to put him on kings. I'm not going to put him on kings, like, because that is the hand that he had. But jacks, tens, and even like some suited aces, like really don't do too bad against us. Let's check for the short stack. Good check, actually. It's a natural card to barrel, but yeah. And I mean, also and I'd have to go back to see like like kind of what the sizing was. But I could even see like a hand like 8-9 suited getting in there, and equity wise, like it's probably at least like 50-50, and so I don't know. Like just jamming there was, I think, a huge blunder in my opinion. Because the best case scenario for hands that he would logically call would be like ace king. And if it's suited, I'm actually probably a dog. Close to a dog, if not. Ace king, ace queen, and then ace jack. So, I mean, you could say, you could make the argument that his combos of hands that beat me and combo of hands that I beat. Check. Call. Oh my god. Club Dub's doing the thing again. Oh, we just fold. But like the hands that I beat versus the hands that he beats me with could be about even, but I mean, even if it is even, like, it doesn't mean like, oh, hey, you jam all in, because, he could sometimes beat you and sometimes not. Like, that's just not how you play poker. No fold. Yeah, the guy has like a flush draw minimum. The super villain could win in a million. I'll be chilling still, quick to slice squares like Sicilians. Alright, if he jams, we fold. I was very high in the corner of my eye. I saw you Right, I don't mind a 3-bet here, but have a lot going on, so. I don't mind a 3-bet there, but like I said, I had a lot going on, so. And King Queen is not like I own the button. It is pretty much close to the automatic 3-bet, but there are some very small. I feel like some small slivers which he can just fold. Probably not against that guy because I think that is the person that raised. So, but as played, we folded. So. I think we're gonna try to find our exit plan. I think we said we play one more hand right here, like 1 or 2 more hands right here, and then we shut it down. Very interesting. Yeah, shut that down. Power poker right here, folks. Okay, shut this down. Go away, please. Alright, let's see what this hand is, and then... Actually, I'm going to fold this, because I'm going to leave this table, because we're just going to be in the blinds. Alright, guys, what a session. Won 5 buy-ins. Beautiful. So, won 202 exactly. That went very well. I would say, like, you know, there wasn't all, like, great, perfect, you know, perfect poker, like, in there, but, like, I still feel like, our value hands, I feel like we played pretty well. Like, I think, for the most part, like, when we had value, we got max value. Like I said, like, that Queen's hand was kind of a blunder. I think there might have been like one hand before that I could have played slightly better, but you know, all in all, like like I said, guys, I'm just gonna keep riding this momentum. Like, I'm feeling good. I'm able to get like a few more sessions in, or at least I'm mindful to get a few more sessions in, some more volume in. I think we're playing good, guys. I like the state of the challenge right now, and that about does her or whatever. Yeah, I got nothing else, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, give me a middle finger or something. Like, whatever. Yep. I know GTO. Signing out. Peace.
Oh, yes.
Get in there, sir. Grab a piece.
All right, sick.
Let's go.
This is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I really hit the spot.
That's legit.